LPs and the SLPs and the MLPs and the LMNOPs and the INCs and all that fun stuff. All right. Okay, we're going to start off here in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to The Brony Show. We are on episode 657, and I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am Circuit Main, but I'm not here by myself. I'm joined by a wonderful group of panelists, cohorts, and commentators to also talk about the Brony community for this week and our topics. We are joined by DM21.
Let the chaos begin.
We are joined by Tech.
Hey.
We are also joined by Tokoi.
We're here to cause issues.
And we also have the hunter extraordinaire, the anime aficionado, and all-around good friend, Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
We're still last giant snake girl with burger.
I finally found that game too. I'm surprised it's free on Steam. But
Yeah. Apparently it's just a game he developed between his other two games that he was doing.
well, can't argue with the price, especially if it's apparently pretty good. But we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week. Boy, it has been an interesting week. Before we do that, our official What's Up show for the show today, we're going to be bringing the tradition of door spam once again. Every year, we come up with a bunch of funny images, meme images, just little fun things that have trickled out through the Brony community. We put them together in 4 pages for everybody to print out if they want, to cut out and put on your hotel doors, maybe just put on in random places when you're at a convention, all for the sake of just giving people a little laugh and a smile while you're on the convention floor, or you're having yourself a good time in whatever convention you're at, whether anime, brony, furry, yes. And if you know what I'm talking about with yes convention, you know what I'm talking about with yes.
I love my business conventions.
Yeah. Hello, all the conventions. Also, we are joined by Deathlight. Hey, Deathlight. I'm glad your internet started to cooperate for a little bit here.
Well, we traced it clear down to the router, and we just rebooted the whole router, and it's working now. So.
Oh well.
Yay! Screw routers, they are the devil.
No,
But
they
we
work.
love them.
I mean, if they work, they're great. If they don't, they suck. So it's kind of the same with any technology, really.
Yep.
But before we get into all of that, of course, we do got to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about what's going on with ourselves, and what better way to do that with a heaping double dose and a cup of tea of wubs. So I'd like to ask all of you, as I ask every week, what's up, bronies?
Well, once more I've entered the thing of sometimes when you're a cosplayer, you gotta wonder, okay, where am I going with this? And am I going down a rabbit hole that makes me go, oh no. Because trying to figure out how to do a lower half sends you some very interesting places.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure we heard all of that correctly, and I'm not sure I want clarification either.
I'm guessing you mean like leggings and stuff like that. Is all the
No, I tried to cover up the crotch so I don't look like...
That's why I didn't want clarification!
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you that you'll figure out your cosplay situation in the best way that you know how.
Yeah, I just gotta upsize, and now I gotta figure. All right, where do the hinges go, and how do I make sure it stays shut without having it be a lock?
Right. Alright, anyway, little bit of fun going on with me, just to radically change the subject anyway, possible. So, yeah, I've had a fun little week because, unfortunately, the next of the sudden, oh yeah, you need to have this done for your teeth happened. So,
Oh no.
yeah, in this case, I had to replace a crown. Though I'm pretty sure it was because this dentist was gunning for the metal fillings I've had in my teeth for over a decade, and they just do not like them. So this is probably their way of finally getting rid of them somehow, or I don't know. But
I don't know why. Like, they're fine.
I mean, everything was working fine for me. I didn't have an issue, but they're just like, nope, you got to get a crown. And it's going to cost, and insurance won't cover it either. So, yeah, it's going to cost you about $1,200. It's like,
otherwise, we want money. You let us do this.
I don't know.
Like, I've had those plastic crowns before, and they can get flaked and just chip off and everything. And I've had a couple of metal crowns, and I've never had an issue with like the silver that they've used.
Oh no, these were silver fillings, and this is like not even a plastic crown. This was like it's a not porcelain, but it's an enamel. It's a very specialized.
Yeah, but
enamel.
like they can get, if they mess up like the mixture, they just flake and can just pop off your tooth. It's annoying.
I'm gonna hope that they didn't, and they actually went for the expensive kind, which is also the reason why it's $1,200. But
I hope it's expensive because that's a ripoff. If not,
I mean, in a way. But in any case, right now I'm dealing with a false crown until tomorrow's, which is fun because I literally cannot use that side of my mouth, and it's the dominant side that I normally use to eat. So it's just like I keep having to remind myself every time I eat. It is a nightmare.
Yeah, that happened to my mother like over a decade ago.
Welcome to my life for like the last couple months.
And to put the cherry on, the oh my god cake. So some of you might remember back in May, I think I mentioned it, but I finally fell sway to the Pokemon store, due to a life-sized plushie Flareon that they were doing pre-orders for.
Oh no!
Did that finally hit you?
Literally, yes. Yeah, today, in fact, I received an email just like, we tried to charge you, but we couldn't because they used the card that literally expired last year. So I had an update on that. But yeah, after getting the crown replacement and everything, and I'm still trying to deal with the cost of that, and which I have methods to try to get some money back off of that, and I'm trying to. It's a fun thing. Insurance is fun, but and I'm suddenly like, oh yeah, it's time to charge you for the Flareon. Why now? You should have done this a month ago when you said you were going to do it a month ago. So,
priorities, I guess.
Priorities and timing. I should have figured.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, so I shall at some point here in the near future, hopefully not when I'm out of state, because I will hate life so much. I should be a somewhat proud and concerned owner of a giant life-size Flareon plushie.
Hopefully your cat won't tear it up.
Oh no, I mean, if my cat's not torn up any of the other plushies, he'll leave this one well enough alone too.
No, the cat will make that a sleeping spot.
Yeah, pretty much. If anything, it'll make it a sleeping spot. It's not going to actually destroy any of the plushies. He doesn't have any interest in things like in soft things unless he can lay on them. And that includes me too.
I was just on autopilot for that because that's what I normally say that for a dog.
Yeah.
The dog would have ripped it up.
Oh no, I'm not. I can't say there's no question, but there would definitely be a concern about that.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, along with that, I finally got the next big piece that I needed for my entertainment center that I'm working on in my basement. I got a cord. Well, to be specific, 2 cords that allow me to connect a normal hard disk drive to a computer through USB. Which is It was a $35 cord that I just sat on forever to try to get, and finally did. So now I can finally start transferring files.
Congratulations, you weren't. You stopped procrastinating.
Not exactly procrastinating. I was waiting for a good financial opportunity, and then
Oh, okay.
then my teeth thing happened.
That actually reminds me for if I'm ever gonna swap over my old computer to a new case, there's something I really want to get.
What's that?
It is a hot swappable. It pretty much takes the place of one of your CD drives, but you can put like the SATA drives that you have for your the giant disk ones or your SSDs, and just throw them into your computer, and then you can grab the files off of it.
The fact that
You
still
have my
CD
curiosity.
drives
Now you have my attention.
Here, I'll give you the link.
Thank you. Let me know if you can.
Yeah.
Can it also do hot swaps of CDs and DVDs? That would be so cool. Oh, man.
No, that's a different thing. But
No.
hey, that's a good step forward, honestly, because I'm like, I want that, but then I also want the CD one.
Oh yeah.
Because I found one that does DVD, CD, Blu-ray, and you can burn them all if you want.
That would be so great.
Yeah, but it's like $230 including tax.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, my wallet.
I can't afford that. Don't give me more.
Great.
Okay, we're moving on here. We're moving on before I lose what's left of my finances, which I don't have anymore.
I had a busy weekend, and
Go ahead.
guess who ended up falling on his ass on concrete?
I hope you're all right and nothing is broken.
Well, assuming it was you.
It's on one side of my butt. It's still sore from yesterday, and luckily my butt took the front of it and not the hand I used to brace myself from my keeping my head from banging onto the concrete.
Sounds like
it happened while I was just trying to move stuff in the cart, like underneath it, try to get out every space of it. It was busy, and I don't know if I lost my balance naturally or someone bumped into me. I don't know.
It's one of those things when you fall, especially in cold weather, you don't know if you actually slipped or.
No, this was in
happened.
Sword. This Costco has only concrete flooring.
Concrete, believe it or not, concrete can be very slippy.
Well, as long as you're okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's the major thing.
I do have a sore buttocks.
The glute will survive. The glute shall live.
Anyway, I think anybody else have any other wubs that they want to throw out there?
Well, just kind of talk about my computer. I won the bid for the processor, so it's gonna be coming in next week, so I can finally swap over to my old computer again, but all upgraded and nice and shiny.
Ooh, nice and shiny.
I'm honestly impressed with that motherboard. The fact that I can just, shove 120 gigabytes worth of RAM on it and it being okay about that for a 10-year-old motherboard. Kind of insane.
They built stuff differently even 10 years ago.
Well, it's like, give you an idea, like, how... This must have been just, like, a really hot motherboard back in the day. You can throw Intel 9th gen processors on it. 128 gigabytes worth of RAM, has 2 M.2 slots for your storage if you wanted to use that.
Okay,
and also, and also 6 slots for SSD for SATA if you want to. So you can plug in like a lot of like things like for the CD drive, the thing for swapping your SATAs around, like the thing I just shown you, as well as like for your SD cards and whatnot. I can just throw all that in and it would just go through the SATA slots, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're getting way off track here. Anybody else have any other wubs that they want to throw out?
And I also did a lot of embroidery. But...
Oh well, yeah. A lot of awesome embroidery too. Yeah.
I never shown you guys the picture of the snake I did. Oops.
No worries. Get time.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on here then. That doesn't sound like we have too much more in the way of wubs here. We do got quite a bit of news. Let's start off here with kind of some, not exactly, well, no, it is kind of important. It is interesting information. It could be a change in how we even do the show in the near future because of it, but let's go ahead. We're going to... This was actually announced earlier today, but it's kind of important, so that's why I'm throwing it here now. It's not even in the show notes at the moment, but... So, 15 years of Equestria Daily. That is quite a lot of time, and I don't make it a secret that I've been using Equestria Daily for a lot of my news and information and things about the Brony community. In fact, that's kind of been one of my major sources, especially since some of the other sites, either I've lost track of them or they stopped updating after a time. I remember Derpy News being one of the things. I think Horse Herald might still be doing stuff, but it's mostly music. But anyway, so it was also announced that Sophisto has decided after 15 years that they're going to stop posting on Equestria Daily. And basically, they've been doing it for a lot. They're retiring from EKD at least for a year. And admittedly,
that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. They've been doing it for they've been doing it for 15 years. They've been doing it almost as long as I've been doing the Brony show.
Didn't you start after them?
Yeah, very much so. That's why I said almost. No, I stand corrected. I've been doing the Brony. They've been doing it longer than the Brony show, not almost. That was a mistake of grammar. I apologize. But they've been around longer than me. So Sophisto deciding to take a year off and maybe more depending. It's not a surprise, but did also catch me off guard because I did hear talk that he was probably thinking about either taking a big breather or something more if Generation 6 didn't end up being at least even really any good. You know, much like, not like Generation 5, but, you know, you get where I'm going with on that one.
No, I get it that people have not embraced G5 as wholly as they did G4, which...
Well, no, that's not quite the case. So
but...
I think it was talking more like if it went even more downhill than G5. Not exactly did, but what happened with G5 because of interference and issues.
Yes, new leadership taking the reins.
Yeah, so, yeah, of course we are still hoping that I don't think G6 is going to live up to the lofty goals of G4, but I'm hoping it does a good job and revitalizes things. But, beside the point, there was talk that if G6 didn't at least give things even a little bit of a fresh perspective or things like that, then, you know, he was going to do this anyway. So, I knew that something like this was probably going to be happening down the line. I just didn't expect it so soon. Now, it doesn't look like Equestria Daily is going to be completely out in the dark because, of course, we did get the nightly discussion posted by another person. But I do think that there may be some slow up in regards to that. What that will mean for the Brony show. I think I might actually have to start putting in some more effort into either looking up news articles, or there's even a possibility that news might just be one of those things we throw in there real fast if we have anything, and it may not be as important anymore, or something that we're not going to cover quite as much.
Really an end to an era.
Pretty much kind of an end to an era in a way. But I'm saying possibilities.
We don't know yet.
At the moment, I'm just waiting to see how things settle out, because he is also a part, as per the posting here, and another reason I wanted to mention it, he is posting out that he is entertaining that he could be looking for somebody to take his place, or he might just leave it up as a beacon for the World of Horses with a random occasional post, which It does sound like at the moment there is a possibility of it at least.
I'm sure he would like to be still be a part of it in some way. I'm just telling the end of an era as in leadership.
Oh well, yeah, definitely. But in any case, what that means for the Brony show itself, the news might become a little bit lighter on our side. It might just become a slight thing that we might throw out there. Maybe we won't be doing as much news. Maybe we won't be doing it anymore. I'm not 100% positive. I have been looking into a while ago. Actually, I was looking into other options and other things that we might be talking about in its stead. Because as the show tagline has been, though it hasn't been said as much, this show was made by bronies for bronies.
Mm-hmm.
And a large part of the Brony community is, of course, the creativity of it. The art, the music, videos, animation, things like that. Granted, with art and with music, we usually maybe do a couple of things with music, but we usually don't play a lot of it or talk a lot about the musicians. With art, we sometimes talk a little bit about it, but we haven't really talked much about the way of artists. And there is other content that is out there. I just haven't sought it out quite as readily as I could or should in some cases. You know, normally I just on Derpy Boru, and if it happens to catch my eye, well, so be it. But I think it might become a case where I'm probably going to have to actually start putting in some more effort into get into the show. But we may transform ourselves, talking more about the artists, musicians, events, things like that are happening out there in the community, as opposed to just talking about random news events that are happening with either like Chinese cards or the random toy giveaways. Essentially, it's going to be maybe a little bit more transformative and spotlighty in content, which I'm hoping will be welcomed with open arms. Heck, we might even start talking more about fan fictions. I've collected a lot of fan fiction over the years. I haven't read a lot of it. I really should. I really should get reading a lot more in general.
Too much. There's just too much to read for me.
That's not a bad thing.
No,
there's some stuff I've read that we could do discussions on.
Look, the thing is, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just so much I can't keep up with it.
No,
hold on. I understand that. Yeah, there's so much that trying to keep up with all of it is a fool's errand, which is why you don't. You go after one thing, check it out, see how you like it, move on to the next. The problem with the digital age, I'm sorry, this is a little soapboxing moment, please bear with me. I think the big problem, and even I've experienced this, with the digital age and how we have content available to us constantly, is we have content available to us constantly. We can literally drown ourselves in anything if we do not allow ourselves, give ourselves a way of just tapping little bits at a time. Like FimFetch here. You can easily do a little quick search. Here's a fiction that you can read. You don't need to go through the entirety of film fiction to find one. Here's one that you can look at right now. It's got romance, comedy.
Man, FimFiction. That's a site I haven't used in a while.
Yeah, FimFetch. Oh. Easy, quick, easy peasy quickie.
God, that sounds like a comedy, honestly.
FimFiction, which
till death do us part. Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. It does have comedy in there. It is a romance comedy. It could be funny. It of course has violence and death, so you know.
Also, it's a complete story. That is something that is rare to find at times.
But I think there are ways of allowing to restrict yourself, which is a good thing. Sometimes the greatest things in creativity is to restrict yourself, so you don't have everything available to you. That way you learn to use what you do have to some amazing effects.
Like, I was in a group of audio engineers, and that's actually one of the things that we would do is like, okay, you need to make this sound effect, but you can only use this tool.
Scarcity leads to creative solutions.
Well, actually, what was it? I can't remember the saying now. It's not exactly scarcity. It leads to
it's quality over quantity.
Quality,
Hold on.
quantity
Necessity
over
is
quantity.
the mother of innovation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Necessity is
Necessity.
the mother of innovation.
Yeah.
Necessity is the innovation. Yeah, that's what.
We haven't done one of those challenges in a while now that I think about it. But yeah.
Anyway,
Man, I just had such a mind blank.
that's okay.
Right now.
Anyway, this is of course, this is just stuff that I was literally shower thinking about this earlier today when I found out that Seth was going to be at least temporarily retiring. I'm going to say temporary because he says he may come back in a year. He may not come back at all. It's always fun. It's nice to hold out the door open for bronies to return because they have returned once in a while.
Yeah, it's like only going on for vacation.
Yeah. So
We needed vacation.
in the meantime, though, we are going to do what we can to try to bring a spotlight to the Brony community in different ways, if need be. And I'd be more than happy to do that. Of course, I am still going to do what I can to try to keep everybody up to date on some of the great Brony stuff that's out there, like the new comic series that Boom Studios is going to be working on. We have the Caillou card sets that are being translated to English and also coming out here. And I'm sure Symbiote is going to have more pony plushies in the future. YouTube's might be doing more as well. And there are plenty of other projects and other great things that could potentially come out. So I just wanted to address that right here and now. So the big question is, since Equestria Daily might be slowing down and Sethis was retiring, will the Brony show be doing the same? The answer is yes. Sorry, everybody. This is the last show. Good night.
Get back here! You haven't finished the show yet.
Run, man, run! You're almost there.
Run, boy, run.
I just refreshed the page and
Dropping the trapdoor.
well, this could be breaking. I just refreshed the page. Till Death Do Us. Oh, never mind. Has been removed from fiction.net.
Huh. Well, the FimFetch also does have its own cached version, so.
Oh, so it could be removed there, but not here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they do have, it does have its own cache, so which is useful, you know. Yep.
Another one is a
Yep,
Doctor
story-
Noobs and
that's a
Applejack
shame.
one.
But at the same time, you know, it did only get 3 stars, and I don't know, maybe the writer decided
Yeah.
they didn't want to deal with it. So, yeah, at least that's one good thing about FimFetch. It does have its own cached version, so you can still read
So
it.
it stays there. It's kind of like the Pony Archive.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, one
I
of
think
these
the
things-
Pony Archive has some work with it too, which is nice.
it's one of those things of people are embarrassed by older work simply because it wasn't up to snuff. Now,
No,
granted,
that's not always the case. No. I mean,
No,
sometimes-
sometimes the case, but not always.
Yeah, sometimes it may be because it's up to snuff, but other times it's because they consider it a cringe time of their childhood and they don't want to admit to it or accept it or let other people enjoy it. They think it's just terrible and that they are terrible for getting into it and they just want to delete it from history and everything. It's kind of like it's like burying the papers of the weird S symbol that you used to draw in high school that nobody knows where it came from, but everybody knows what it is.
It's like, people that have their really edgy usernames.
Yeah.
Walk out of them and hope that nobody ever notices.
Yeah.
But the thing is that after time, the thing is, yeah, it feels awkward when you get a chance to reflect on it later on when you're older. But when you get even older, you realize it's just a part of life, and in some cases, it can still be inspiring to people. So,
And sometimes the story that you tend to write doesn't pan out, or while you're writing it, or you hit a writer's block, or you just no longer believe in the story and you just delete it or start over.
well, in any case, there's a reason why archivists try really hard to hold on to stuff because it's understandable that people feel cringe and upset about some of the stuff that they may have done. At the same time, it is sometimes it is not in their best interest to just delete it and try to pretend it never existed because they may look back and realize they made a mistake. And it's always good. They might. I'm not gonna put words in anybody's mouth. I think we have been on this for way too long as it is.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and move on here, but that's just a situation that we are dealing with at the moment. We are going to do what we can to make the best of it. And to start off with that, we, of course, I've gone a different direction with the con scheduling, and I am going to thank Wikipedia by giving them $2 a month for the rest of the year because of this. But we are going to be using Wikipedia now to get a bit of a handle on some of the pony conventions that are coming out, especially since it looks like they are talking about all of the conventions, including the ones people don't want to admit to.
Mm-hmm.
Which is...
We don't want to talk about that.
We don't want to talk about it, but it is... I think it's important to us.
Mm-hmm.
It is still important because... it is still news, and is still worthy of talking about it because we don't know what will happen, and it could be good things. Assuming too much is not good.
You never know.
Yeah.
So,
until you go.
So, moving on here, the next convention, of course, is going to be HarmonyCon, which is coming up in less than a month, 13th through the 15th of February, right in the middle of Hearts and Hooves Day. This, of course, is going to be in Dallas, Texas. And is yep, and I am super excited for it. I haven't gone through the website yet to really dig in and start to get into it, but I'm kind of getting into that mode now that I've taken care of the dental issue, though I'm hoping to get some money saved up so I can enjoy some merch, especially since we got Andy Price. They got Andy Price. That's going to be so awesome.
Also, they just put up their panel schedules.
Ah! But yeah, lots of excitement, lots of fun things. I'm really excited for it, but that is the next convention that's coming up. The next one that is going to be coming up outside of the U.S. is, of course, the Festival of Friendship, which is going to be in the United Kingdom. In Southampton, Hampshire.
Ponies Online is looking to do a convention this year, but we haven't settled on stuff yet.
Yeah, apparently the Ponies Online that they have there is from April of last year, so...
Yep.
That's the other thing we gotta be a little careful about here. They do say it's still active, but they don't have this year's things going on. But, yep, you can see we do got the Festival of Friendship, the musical magic. But yeah, this does look so nice in late March. But this looks like so much fun. I really hope that they have a good time there. I can't wait. But I'm going to have to because I can't go there. And the other convention I'm hoping to get to, I'm not going to lie, it has been difficult just trying to find the good plane tickets for it, would be NACON. I do want to check out NACON, if anything, just to go back to Baltimore one more time. But yeah, NACON happening on the May 1st to the 3rd in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the first year that it's going to be opened up. It has some questions because some of the people that are involved are also involved with Mayor Fair, which unfortunately has some people that are rather upset by it. However, I do want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think it might be a great and fun convention. The only problem is trying to fly to Baltimore has not been cheap at the moment. I gotta actually double check my saved flights here real fast. So yeah, this is the professional way to do this. I'm looking at my current flight routings and everything here while I'm in the middle of taking the show, because that's what you do, right, everybody? You're in the middle of the show.
You're trying to show the actual experience of, hey, I want to go someplace. Let's see what that could. Oh God, I didn't know there was so many zeros.
Well, the problem is that either I gotta take layover flights, which have rather large sounding layovers, or I gotta take red eye flight, or if I want a straight non-stopper, I gotta do a red eye flight, which is even worse somehow.
For Everfree, I have to either take red eyes or be relatively on time, and I'll still be like midnight for my area. And that's assuming I don't have weather delaying me.
Of course, at the moment, Google Flights is at least saying that these prices are way too high. So maybe I'll get lucky and they'll drop in another month or so. I don't know. I'm keeping my eye out. I am trying to get to Nacon. I want to get to Nacon. I'm excited and curious about Nacon. Anyway, so yeah, that is what we're going to be doing for conventions. But along with that, this is, of course, a Wikipedia, though, so it does mean that I am going to need to keep an eye out in other ways to keep an eye out on when conventions are happening, what's going on with that. And because of that, that's how I found out about this. Pone Voyage. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't find out about this sooner, because I would have found a way to do this. So, a My Little Pony fan meetup, that's a cruise.
Ooh,
I haven't heard
is
about
rather nice.
This is something that they used to do way back when, before the COVIDs. But
The dark times.
The dark times. But yes, it seems this seems to be popping up again. But yeah, it looks like they're doing a cruise from Jacksonville, Florida to the Bahamas.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely amazing. It sounds like so much fun. The only problem is that it is in less than 45 days, and it's almost $1,000 per person, depending on what room you get to.
And that's in March, right? Yeah, it's in March.
Yeah, it's in like mid-March, late March,
early
March.
March.
Early March. It's even early March, yeah. So yeah, I would have to definitely pair up with somebody that has a lot of money and willing to go all the way to Florida to go on a cruise. But I would so do this if I had the opportunity. I am not going to lie.
I can imagine it would just be a fun time.
Oh.
Or get stuck in a storm, wind up on a deserted island.
Oh, and worst part is I just found out about this when the general registration is closed. So you can still join them, but you can't get Pone Voyage merch or badges. So that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something to keep in mind of because,
Yeah, there's something to keep an eye out. Maybe they'll do another one next year, which I would so jump on that. I always wanted to go on a cruise to begin with, and I hated that I missed the opportunity to do the other Brony cruises when they were happening in their heyday of the fandom. So another one that could be happening again is really awesome sounding.
Well, we just gotta keep an eye on it and just
anyway,
go from there.
Anyway, so we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and talk about the news. And of course, the news is brought to you by the Equestria Daily, because it's probably not going to be happening from Equestria Daily for too much longer. Or maybe it won't. It will. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Time is all we can say. Time is the only thing we know.
Well, we're just going to say that, here, let's take a look at this stuff, because who saw this coming? So,
the year of the horse, I did.
Well, yeah, I mean, duh. That's the joke. Who saw this coming? Yeah. So, it is the upcoming Chinese New Year is going to be the Year of the Horse, if it hasn't already. I don't think it's quite hit Chinese New Year yet, right?
It's sometime in February.
Yeah. So, it is going to be the Year of the Horse this year, and of course, as it happened the last time, yeah, people are going way nuts because ponies. So very much, there is so much pony merchandise that's being set up for the Year of the Horse.
Also, the funny thing, we'll have HarmonyCon, and that Tuesday after it is when the Year of the Horse starts.
Oh, we get to celebrate the horses before the horses celebrate.
Yep.
But still, this is so freaking awesome.
Wow.
It is just nice to see
This is incredible.
different looks on these characters, because we are so used to, standard.
Yeah. No, we still got the standard here.
I know, but you know what I mean. There's at least some differences.
Yeah.
Some alterations. Oh, these look awesome.
Yeah, it is amazing. Though, it kind of puts to shame, but there was really one awesome thing that did happen last time there was a Year of the Horse, I believe, and it was this figure. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't hold a it kind of doesn't hold a candle to some of this stuff. But at the same time, this is still kind of cool.
2013 one.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was from 2013. Yeah, the My Little Pony Pinkie Pie Chinese Year of the Horse exclusive. I still have mine.
Before was still young in that during that time.
Don't think about it too hard. You're gonna lose your mind.
Existentialism.
But yeah, that is freaking awesome. Anyway, so Year of the Horse is coming upon us, and be prepared. We are probably going to see a lot more in the way of fun merch coming out from this. For this and from this. Next, a big shout out to voice actors. The project of the Dawn of Harmony animation project is looking for voice actors for characters. So it is essentially a reimagining of Friendship is Magic as a whole with new designs and stories. And they are going all out with a full casting call, which is paid.
That's the big thing here, people. This is actually paid work.
Yep, you can't actually get paid for this. I don't know how much, and I'm hoping it will be hopefully it will be a good amount at least, or at least worthwhile. But yeah, they are looking for Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, Fluttershy, Mirror, a lot of female roles, let's face it. But you also got Spike, if you can do a good one, Nightlight, and it's also some adults and youths that are male. But yeah, it looks like a lot of it is going to be female or female sounding, if you could pull off a good one regardless, you know. Oh, hey, here you go. Depending on the line count actually depends on how much you get compensated. So you can get a good compensation depending.
Yeah, good rate per lines. That'll be nice.
Yeah. Also, some guys can actually do the high pitch female voices.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say don't go for it if you think you can get the chops or the. It doesn't sound like they're looking for sound alikes. It sounds like they're looking for people that give the essence of the character.
Yeah.
So if you can make it sound like it would be a Twilight Sparkle, even if it doesn't sound like a Twilight Sparkle, go for it. But yeah, it also has all of the details, the lines that you're going with. You know, some of the lines, some of the directions, lines, the testing, things like that. A lot of good stuff here. It's all there. They actually really professional looking. It looks like they're really putting in the work and effort. So if you are interested at all, highly recommend going for it. Or at least letting people that are voice actors know about it. They may be interested in doing it. Now let's go ahead and move on here. Next. Another Tamers animation.
And it's gone.
No, it's actually still here, and I can play it even right now in the embed.
Oh no!
So somehow this one didn't immediately get banned out outright. So that's funny. But yes, it's another Tamers animation. You know exactly what you're getting when you're getting into this, so we're gonna not sugarcoat it. It's crude, it's rude, there's a lot of messy jokes, a lot of violence. But it also has an interesting story. The animation is all over the map. It's just early 2000s internet. You know what you're expecting here.
A less refined smiling friends could be used here.
Nah, just go early 2000s internet. You know what you're getting at that point. Early 2000s internet, you know what you're getting. But yeah, check it out. You may find it. If you know what it is, you're gonna enjoy it. If you don't know what it is, oh god, but you'll
God have mercy on your soul.
You'll figure it out. Next, I'm gonna just talk about this a little bit because it is pony related. That's the only reason. There's a life sim game called Heartopia. I don't think it's even out yet. In fact, give me a quick second here. I stand corrected. It's out. Okay. In fact, it came out literally 3 days ago.
Oh no.
So, Heartopia is apparently going to be having a collaboration with My Little Pony. What do I know about Heartopia?
Surprised.
What do I know about Heartopia? It's a free to play. That's all I care to know. I'm not gonna go into this one. I'm not. I might see if I can find images or people that are going into it. I'm not interested at all. It looks like Animal Crossing, but at the same time, it's a free to play. We all know
So
that.
far has a mostly positive rating.
Yeah, it's mostly positive, but at the same, I'm not gonna trust these too much, especially since when I saw the trailers, I did see some trailers for it. I swear I saw 4 different currencies. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing that. I don't.
No, that's completely understandable.
They're trying the
They're trying to roll.
Roblox, yeah,
Roblox.
Roblox.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like just trying to do a free to play cozy life sim, which fair play, I suppose. But
Roblox.
But we have Animal Crossing on the Switch too.
who knows? Maybe it's good. Maybe I'm being overly jaded. I'm gonna take my jaded anyway. I don't care.
Most games that have multiple currencies, it doesn't bode well.
Especially free to play.
Just free to play alone doesn't usually bode well for me. I immediately have a massive look when I. But I say you go ahead and try it for yourself. Maybe it's cheap. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's the same that a lot of those people that play like Infinite, like Nikki or Zen Zone Zero or.
Genshin Impact.
Thank you. I kept trying to think of it. Genshin Impact and the other one with the train.
Star Rail.
Yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Maybe it's actually a decent game and you don't have to pay anything if you really just want to go through the story or just enjoy it, and the paying is just for like minor cosmetics. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I'm just paranoid about taking a look into that stuff. So it's there. There's gonna be ponies involved somehow. We'll get more details as it comes, if it comes. As it wants to. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to, pony. Next, Caillou, trading card game, Fantasy Wonderland in English, is now on the Caillou website. Which is funny because this is the same set of cards that I believe I actually got from Andy Price at Everfree this year. So the fact that they're already gearing up to throw these out in English is hilarious.
Yeah, Everfree, someone got a few packs of them and just spread them out.
Oh, I didn't get the pack. I got a whole box. I got a box.
No, I meant on the free tables.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, fair enough on that. But I got a box. Actually, did I get that one? I think I actually got that Twilight Sparkle right there. Which, that'd be hilarious if I did. Oh my god.
To the binder!
It's not in a binder. It's in a pile. It's in a safe pile, but it's a pile. Anyway, these are in English, I believe. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, you can actually see that it is in English. So if you are planning on trying out the trading card game that they're doing with these, you can understand them without needing a translation lens, which is cool. Okay, I do gotta admit, I like this Pinkie Pie right here. You just she
loving that Fluttershy and Rarity cards.
Yeah, these are still really awesome cards. I do love the design. There is no Caillou has been hitting it out of the park with these card designs, and I absolutely love it. Every bit of this. I love every bit of this. Anyway, moving right along here. Last little bit of news, but this one warrants the most attention. So, a lot of people have talked about how they wish that Queen Chrysalis would have gotten reformed, or she should have been one of the good guys, or that, all that fun stuff. Well, apparently now we have the visual of what that would have probably looked like. And the reason I say that this is probably why she would look like this. This is from the mobile My Little Pony game from Gameloft. So it's soft canon-ish. It's at least going to be the best bet that we're ever going to get of some kind of semi-official source of what a reformed Chrysalis would look like. And I, for one, I don't know.
I mean, it's in line with all the other designs.
I mean, it's in line with all the other designs. It just, I don't know why, it just feels green.
Wrong.
Just feels way
I
too
would say
green.
it's more an aquamarine, if not a little more on the teal.
Maybe a little darker green. Like
She's fluorescent. is
If
what
it
she is.
fluorescent is it? She just feels very solid.
I think her having a darker color scheme like the bearings would have worked.
Well,
I can totally see that.
okay, yeah. I think pharynx or even, I mean, let's get into this here a little bit. So I mean,
Okay.
like with thorax here.
Yes,
Well,
he's
thorax,
not full on green.
He's not full on one color. He's got like a darker abdomen. His wings in the back have a purple. His eyes are all purple. Antlers have a nice little orange tint to this. She's just green, and I mean the hair. and the
No,
wings
there's
are
a little bit of yellow on the belly, but
That's
can see
a
your
slight
point.
tinge, but come on, compared to this.
yes,
Yeah,
compared
this
to
is
that,
just
yeah.
a bit lazy.
I would say
in
it's
comparison.
lazy. I would say it's somewhat uninspired. It's not bad.
Not bad, but not great either.
It felt too safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word that best
Yeah, I think they could.
that best relates to this.
Yeah. I mean, it's
What
not
was
it's
that word
not
I
a
was
it's not a
thinking?
bad idea overall, but it just felt way too safe, and they definitely could have gone a little bit further, a little bit better. They could have done a little more. They could have pushed the bounds a little bit, even just a little bit. But what we did get isn't too bad. It's a good. It would be good if it was like the base layer and then they added in some more gradients around and really got a little bit more colorful in there. It's a good base layer. It's just shouldn't have been the final product. But you know that's just an honest opinion, and unfortunately, I'm not the only one that has the same opinion right now. If you go through like Queen Chrysalis and in a bunch of in Dorpiboru or Pony Sky or Blue Sky, all sorts of other things, you could actually get some really interesting designs here. I mean, look at that one, just a little touch up and it already leagues.
I was about to say, part of the
Man,
issue
that looks a
also
lot
is
better.
Yeah.
We've had years coming up with their own, like, what if she was reformed design. So already they were competing with that too.
They were.
But like one solid color when was it? But it's like, yeah, one solid color. Come on, he could have done a little bit better.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, they were competing with a lot of what if designs, but at the same time, we've done a lot of what ifs with the main six, and I still like the original designs. It's just
My favorite one is like is Applejack with all like the white freckles and stuff and underbelly. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that works.
oh wow, they actually have an entire segment called Gameloft Interpretation in Dorpiboru. I should have seen that. That's funny.
Wow.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
So much of it, they had to make its own tag.
Anyway, so yeah, we technically have a somewhat official Chrysalis reform design. It is what it is. Take it or leave it.
Maybe they'll make her prettier in the comics.
They may not introduce that at all in the comic. It may not even be a thing in the comic.
True, but I was just having fun with it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Okay, this is weird. Where? Oh, okay. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta
Ignore the
watch it.
mayor behind the computer screen.
And with that, that is it for the news. Hopefully, it won't be it for the news in general. But sorry, I keep doing that. I keep like we don't know if this is the end of it or not. I really shouldn't be saying it like that because there probably is going to be more stuff to come down.
It's just the show that never ends.
I'm just really hoping that we can keep giving interesting news and things like that. But at the same time, I have a feeling that we're. By the way, speaking of, before I forget, if anybody is interested in submitting, contributing, or providing anybody or anything that we should talk about in regards to the Brony community, please do let me know at this point. So, like, if you have a favorite musician we haven't really talked about, if you think there's an artist that we got to give a little bit of attention, even somebody that maybe does some really weird YouTube animations, or somebody has written a really good story, or the story itself, please do let me know. Because if we are going to be doing the whole spotlight thing instead of news, that is obviously going to be a very much needed thing. Is submissions, just people submitting who they think would be cool to talk about, or at least give a little bit of a hey, this guy deserves some attention, Now, with that out of the way, finally, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna show off a snack while we bring on our challenge for the week. And this is our challenge that happens every week. Every week we ask you for prompts, you give it to us, they spin a wheel, somehow the wheel chooses the weirdest one out of it, so I have to keep thinking more outside the box than I ever have before, and I hurt my brain.
I never thought the wheel would actually land on that.
You know better to question the wheel.
Don't tempt the wheel. You don't know what it's capable of.
The wheel. Oh my god, the wheel.
But in any case, we do bring that prompt out there, and we give you the opportunity to try to create something based on that prompt, whether music, story, art, or any type of creative interpretation, however you are creative for yourself. Whoa.
Where did that come from?
That's what I was wondering. Wow. However, we also do have a challenge that is usually given in I'm thinking I might need some water here in a moment. Let's try that again.
Hydrate yourself.
We do have a challenge that is usually given in protest. And it's usually in protest of the wheel, but it could be in protest of protesting in itself. But this is an initiative challenge in protest to give you the opportunity, the option, the ability to do something maybe slightly different, or challenge yourself by putting both in there. This, of course,
I forgot about the initiative challenge.
Most people kind of did, or maybe they didn't. I don't know. We'll find out. But in any case, we call that the Protest Initiative Challenge. So, as was mentioned, our challenge for this week, while we see if we riled up our Protest Initiative Challenge to show up, our challenge for this week was, and I kid you not, Dragon Maid Patriarchy clip. This was a clip from the English dub of Dragon Maid, where they made a joke about the most curvy of the dragons in the first season. That doesn't make you question things. Some people know what I'm talking about. And
I know.
Who basically changed their outfit and made a joke about it, about wanting to upset the patriarchy because of it.
I don't know why that came to my mind last week.
We're gonna just pretend that you were insane and go with it. However, along with those lines, we did have a challenge of protest to make Ag Spice. Self-promotion can be allowed, Kasukai. I will allow some self-promotion. Just remember, it can only be done once, so don't abuse it. Anyway.
Of all my suggestions over the years, this one gets picked.
Coal Dust. What was our protest?
Oh, right. Shoot, what was it? Damn. Fuck. Where'd I put it?
I'm not sure it was that. Swear words. I'm not sure it was any of those, and I'm pretty sure that those are above our PG-13 rating.
Oh, shoosh.
Skadoosh.
You had a number and you had an option.
Oh, there it is. I'm having an evening, y'all.
It's okay. I have one every single day.
Uh,
At least.
Hooked on a feeling. Cold just trying to find it.
Oh, I can't find it actually.
It's on the 12th of the month, so.
Oh, that's right. At least 3 lamps. I
Yep,
forgot
there you
about that.
go.
That's what
Yeah,
it was.
At least 3 lamps.
Man, that could have been easily added in my story. Damn.
Yeah, hindsight. So
That snake was a pain to
Wait,
make.
did I not post it to the server?
you did
No,
post
you
it.
did.
You
You
absolutely
did.
posted it to the server, or I would have been in. I would have been.
Oh
in,
no, it's right there. It's because of the link that's throwing me off. Why did I even leave that? Okay.
It was so people had a reference of what they were.
Yeah,
what
I know,
was being
but
talked
why did
about,
I
so.
leave it full in the?
Yeah, asking the wrong person.
Ask
So
my brain. My brain doesn't have an answer.
So
Brain goes,
along with this, I decided I wanted to challenge myself a little bit differently, mostly because I've been having problems with feeling confident in my line arting, and I think being on a digital platform was making that harder for me to do because I can easily just double tap and wipe away the line. So I decided that for the time being, I'm going to try doing some of these challenges in pencil, or at least in more physical art. Not to say I'm gonna give up digital entirely. I'm just going to a physical medium for these challenges.
Hell yeah. I support it. Yo, that looks great.
So we have
Also a great reference. Oh man.
So yeah, this is Fluttershy doing her hair differently just to mess with the patriarchy. Because let's face it, when everybody thinks Fluttershy, they like the long, flowing, droopy hair, just putting it in a
Alright, time
putting
to
it in
push some
ponytails.
buttons.
Oh. Okay, I misunderstood.
Well,
I was wondering what the buttons was about.
that
Yeah,
was
that's
I don't
what
know.
I thought.
I just figured I couldn't just say I'm going against the patriarchy. I don't know. Something felt weird about that. So I just decided.
You chose the right words.
Yeah, I
You chose the right
decided
words.
time to push the buttons just because that's also one of
Yeah,
the
but I
lines
wasn't
like
reading
the
it in the
most.
right way. I was thinking of some sort of time to go to work kind of thing. It's like what?
Yeah, no. Her work is well. She's also selling lanterns. I don't know. I just crammed lanterns on her wings. It's like there's some Chinese lanterns. We got the Chinese New Year coming up soon. There,
I'm
Chinese
selling them
lanterns.
I'm selling them for the veterinary hospital that needs a new roof.
Neat.
And
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Go ahead. Be honest.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was Sunny with lanterns because in G5, Sunny would like light lanterns and then send them off with her dad, and I thought that's what the reference was. I misunderstood.
No, I can totally
I'm
see
so
that.
sorry.
Nah, it's okay. The Fluttershy. I mean, I was trying really hard to make a good Fluttershy here. And yeah, wings are hard. I think I stumbled upon a good idea with the wing on the left wing though. I just didn't quite interpret it on the right side. I'm getting somewhere. This is just a start.
I like it.
Yeah. Really, it was the body I was trying to get the most out of, which I kind of got it, and I kind of did. I don't know. It just. I think I got
It doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look bad. It just. I don't know why. It just feels, for lack of a better word, chesty in a weird way. Like maybe.
No, I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's a slow and start process here, and I'll probably be getting better as I get more practice into it. And I am still gonna work on digital, but I'm gonna work on digital in a different way while I'm trying to use physical art to just gain more confidence in my own my own strokes and drawing in actual lines rather than just constantly redoing it over and over and over and over and over.
Hmm.
Anyway, so there's that for me. And
I like it.
yeah. And Toakoi, who literally posted as I was talking about this.
I did a comic, just having some commentary.
Let's see. I still don't get why this is even an issue. The fact that they took a
Like
character.
that. Yep.
The fact
Turns
that
its
they,
joke into a call out for no reason.
yeah, I mean, her whole shtick was to show off her body because she liked doing it.
Gotta love it when the dub just goes off base like that, like this. it's commentary on the thing without having to, fully deal with it.
That's a
'Cause
good way to go about it.
Some dubs do that, and it's like, what the fuck?
And then there's just a dead frame at the end.
Yep.
This feels like a Dagwood comic. This feels like a Blondie and Dagwood comic from the freaking 80s. I mean, it's trying to get a joke across, but it feels like it's trying to get a joke across, but it's not quite hitting the punchline either. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, considering I did the dialogue in less than 5 minutes, I'm more surprised I was able to keep it sensible.
Fair enough.
Why do you have a
Also,
lamp
the
behind your
dead frame
TV?
was the dead frame was because I wanted to do Suki with the snake girl that he found on Saturday, but I was like, nope, time's up. Click.
I think.
But why do you have a light behind your TV? That will just make it harder to see your TV.
Actually, I'm more concerned why we have Why do we have lanterns around everywhere? We have two behind. Oh,
is he included them because of the protest initiative?
Yeah,
it's just random 3 lanterns.
I understand, but that's just behind the TV. That doesn't make sense.
At least have the lamp broken outside and being waiting to be picked up instead of being behind the TV.
All right.
Anyway. I've seen weirder setups.
Fair enough, I suppose. Anyway, we also have a story from DM21. A nice, quick 10-page story. How many pages is this?
5 or 4.
5.
Okay.
And all I did with going through was just simple edits.
All right.
Yeah, I missed some during that last night.
All right. Well, I guess no time to the president to get started here. While we're going to get this started, I have an idea here for other people if they are not going to be too entertained by our story but want to get ready to contribute for the topic. As I mentioned previously, we are going to be making the Brony Show door spam of the year for conventions. I would like to invite people, if they aren't going to be too interested in listening to the story or want to get a jump ahead, to start looking up funny meme images, usually just one-panel images, not giant comics, which, as fun as some comics are, it doesn't work for door spam. And start posting them towards... I swear, we just need an entire folder for door spam. Let's put it in Dank Horse memes. There are going to be meme. Most likely, they're going to be meme-ish in a way. So I think Dank Horse memes might be the best one to do it.
Oh well, then I'll start off with a good one.
And while that is going
I have
on,
that tab open for some reason.
And while that's going on, let's go ahead and read the story here. Actually, I'm going to get some water real fast. Sorry, I just realized if I'm going to be reading, I need water because my throat's already hamburgering a bit. Give me a sec.
Why does Magneto only have 5 things on Derpy Boru?
If they were showing the new Class movie during the
All right,
days.
Here we go. The story. I said sub, not dub. Circuit Man left the confines of his bedroom to get a bottle of water from the break room. Wow, so real to life. He just finished a game stream and needed to rehydrate due to the lack of H2O at the time. The green unicorn yawned as he scratched his white and green mane. He was fixing his mane while walking down the hall toward his destination when he bumped into a purple avian creature with red and yellow hair whom dropped a DVD case when they collided. Does anybody want...
Ow!
Here we go. The hippogriff said.
Watch where you're going, Circuit.
She said in an annoyed tone. Sorry, my bad, Circuit responded, as he used his magic to move his bangs aside. My mane was obstructing my vision. I didn't know you were there. I don't know what I'm doing here. If it's anything he learned from living with Pegasus ponies and dragons, it's that you have to keep your ears and eyes open at all times. The Green Stallion hasn't gotten used to Luminous Wave, their energetic new employee, who often goes by the nickname Lumi, who now lives in the Brony Show bar with him, and few other employees and friends. There have been some growing pains along the way, however, they were minor in comparison to the other residents, who were a major pain. Circuit looked down upon the DVD case that was dropped on the floor and asked, "What you got there, Lumi? Another anime recommendation from our otaku ascended aficionado?" Circuitman inquired. Suki, of course he otaku ascended, is an anime buff and longtime friend of Circuit. The Blue Stallion is a treasure trove of good anime series and info on various behind-the-scenes stuff on them. I doubt that.
I was just
Suki,
embellishing.
your thoughts?
I was just embellishing.
There's embellishing and outright lying. I'm kidding. I mean, he would be great for some interesting recommendations. I'll tell you. Love you, Suki.
Yep.
If you're there. Yulumi replied.
He recommended I watch this. Recommended I watch this neat anime with awesome and cute dragon lady.
That sounds about right. She picked up the case.
He said the dub would be right up my alley.
Hugging the DVD collection close to her chest.
One of them's even a beautiful maid.
She slyly winks.
Yeah, I had the wrong inflection on that, didn't I?
It's okay.
Probably slyly, I said.
I'm more wondering, what are we implying with Lumi here? But go ahead. That's actually supposed to be a line read from what I
Oh,
can
there is
see.
supposed to be a. Also, I love how adorable little Kanakamui is.
Lumi chirped from cuteness overlord. Overlord! She's overlording!
I did-
From
I
cuteness
didn't catch that
overload.
one.
Oh, really?
Oh no, that is
Oh.
overload, not overlord.
Yeah, that's why I was losing it.
Man,
Oh.
I must have had an overlord on the brain.
Oh, really? Circuit. That's it. It's just Circuit. He didn't inflect it in any way. It's just Circuit. Enjoy the anime antics and shenanigans, and Lumi. He said, "There's a water bottle with my name on it. I'll see you later."
Oh, that is a little out of. Okay. Okie dokie, boss man. See ya.
Lumi said as she dashed through the hall and into her bedroom. Kanakamui, Circuit pondered. Why does that character name sound so familiar? He thought about asking for more details, but was too parched to think of anything else. If Circuit recommended it, the anime should be good. Right? The next day. Discovery phase. The next day, Circuit once again grabbed another water bottle from the fridge. He used his telekinesis to grab the bottle and sat on the couch, exhausted from the longer than intended stream and putting together the show notes from the upcoming podcast tomorrow. This sounds familiar. He spoke aloud to himself while he unscrewed the cap. Man, what a day. He yawned. I need to hit the hay early tonight. I don't want to cancel tomorrow's show. Sorry, just questioning things all of a sudden. Circuit levitated the bottle to his lips and drank the refreshing liquid of life. Suddenly, a Blue Earth pony wearing glasses and white hair entered the break room and opened the refrigerator. He looked inside the machine for a couple minutes when Circuit asked, "If you're looking for soft drinks, Suki..." That's more stated than asked. When Circuit stated, "If you're looking for soft drinks, Suki, you're too late. Let me grab the last one 10 minutes ago."
Okay, I'll change that.
But who's gonna voice Suki?
I mean, if he's not around, I guess I can do it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let me. Hang on. Wait, see if I can. Okay.
Let's see.
Highlight where you're at. It's hard to see.
Let's see. And chat room is suspiciously quiet, except for one person who decided to give an opinion. Thank you. Been there, done that. I got the receipts. Don't care to do it anymore.
Okay. Damn it! I should have grabbed one earlier.
Suki said disappointingly.
I'll have to add soda to the grocery list for when running tab goes into town next.
He closed the fridge and proceeded to take his leave when Circuit remembered something.
Nope.
Hey, Suki? Circuit asked him. Sorry, I realized that was me. Which anime dub did you recommend to Lumi? She was very excited to see it when I ran into her today.
Well,
Suki
Yesterday.
began.
she asked for a couple of shows that featured dragons. She thinks they're badass, and I have to agree with her on that point.
Circuit thought back to the time Luminous Wave met everyone the next day after being hired. The Hippogriff was chipper and ecstatic to get to know everyone, especially their resident dragon commander something. Her interest in dragons probably increased after her multiple conversations she engaged in with the red and orange dragon. Lumi's in for a treat then, Circuit stated. Given your knowledge and taste in anime, I'm sure she's going to enjoy seeing Kana on screen. As he closed the bottle in midair, Suki's face turned white.
No. Oh no. Oh no! Circuit!
Suki spoke aloud.
Did you say she's watching the dub?
Yeah, so what? Circuit replied. It's not like anime involving dragon is going to trigger at any point. Just then, the green stallion's face lit up, dropping the water bottle to the ground in realization what Lumi is being subjected to. Why would you tell her to get the dubbed anime? Circuit shouted.
Believe me, Circuit.
Suki quickly responded.
I told her to get the sub version. She must have misheard me.
Quick! Circuit got up from the couch. We can still stop her from watching if we... As Circuit was about to leave when Lumi walked into the break room with a stoic expression on her face. She sat down at one of the tables as the two stallions looked at her and then faced each other in worry. Jeez, it make it sound like she watched Garzy's Wing. Circuit was about to say something to console her when she began to talk.
Why?
Lumi
Okay.
said in a low tone as she cracked a beer.
Why would that
She needs
line be in there? An anime about beautiful and cute dragons doing chores, living their lives, and falling in love. What does the patriarchy or what you wear should matter to any creature?
Lumi...
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were. Sorry. I was waiting for you to read the she squeaked.
She squeaked.
Okay.
I got it.
Lumi,
Suki began.
I wanted you to watch the sub version of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and enjoy it thoroughly.
Suki said solemnly. Lumi turned her head towards Suki and gave her a small smile.
I should have made sure you fully understood me.
It's not your fault, Suki.
Lumi said.
I must have misheard a part of what you said.
As she got up from her chair, she flew toward her bedroom and returned just as quickly with a DVD box and Talon. These things happen, Circuit said calmly as Lumi flew back to... somewhere, I guess. What's important
Back
is
to
that
the
we
break
learned a
room,
lesson
okay.
from this.
Exactly.
Lumi chirped.
Always watch the show online before you buy the physical DVD collection.
Circuit raised an eyebrow to her comment. The Hippogriff sheepishly chuckled.
Okay. It doesn't hurt to listen more intently so mistakes like this don't happen.
Sorry. Anyway, she finished as she pulled out a hammer. Lumi saw the stallion's face with worry.
What? No creature's going to take these off my talons.
The Hippogriff pointed out.
I might as well vent out some of my frustration!
She then proceeded to smash the DVDs to pieces, making you wonder... Oh. Okay, go ahead.
Or just ask again in case you heard wrong or are not sure.
Suki added.
Just don't consistently ask over and over again every few minutes. That's a good way to get your ass kicked.
Also, definitely would advise it for the future. If you do get a DVD of an anime, they tend to also have the sub on there with the dub.
Yeah.
You probably didn't read it. That.
Hammer.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
Hammer.
Sledgehammer. The Earth Pony opened the freezer compartment to the fridge for something to eat. He closed the door and turned his peeved-off gaze towards Circuit Main. I believe it's a Suki line.
Okay, dude, not cool.
He said annoyance. What I do? Circuit answered in confusion. Suki line.
You know, I'm sorry, I didn't see the quotations.
There's an
You know very well
Yeah,
I was
there were
saving
no
that tub of
quotations.
ice cream for a root beer float.
Suki stated angrily.
Don't be so sure.
Lumi said. She flew into her bedroom and emerged with an empty ice cream container.
Sorry, Suki. I need some comfort food.
Suki sighed.
Thank you for coming clean, Lumi. Circuit, I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted, Circuit replied. The green unicorn took out his phone and dialed up running tab. The Brony Show bar manager. Should I tell RT to add ice cream to the list?
Please do.
Said Suki as Lumi cleaned up her broken pieces of the DVD in the background.
I should probably add the part oh wait, what version is on these DVDs? Oh man, that's one I must have forgot to add. Jeez, it's bugging me.
I didn't
See,
go
I don't
through
know
looking
why
for all
it's so
the quote
funny to
marks.
me. Whatever Commander something comes up, like, well, you know, Commander something. Nobody has
Commander's name is actually Commander something.
I know.
Yeah, it is Commander,
Something.
something,
Nobody
tell you
knows who
what
he
it is, though.
actually is. Just we all know he's a commander of something. So Commander something.
I know he a dragon, and if you get in front of his troops I just forgot the game that he likes to play.
Alright. Well, in any case,
Something
that was a story made by DM21. Thank you so much, DM, for quickly getting that hammered out.
You're welcome.
And finally,
My prop got picked, so I might as well contribute.
that's a fair point, fair and valid. And finally, the last little bit here before we get on to our segment. We did have one other piece of art. As I mentioned, I am still working on digital. This one, I had a rough idea of where I was going with shading, and then I ran out of time, so I tried to cram it together, which did not work well.
Unfortunately, because it's not very clear, it looks like she's trying to do a belly flop.
Yeah, it's supposed to be trying to slide down, and I probably should have made it so the water was a little more splashy.
see how you're getting a belly flop here. I do see sliding down a slide.
Well, I'm
Well,
glad some people
I see a
caught
little
it.
bit of both.
I at least got the water to look really good in the slide, which I'm really happy about.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the
Yeah,
water
I-
looks fine, but with the green background, it looks like it's the green screen.
Well, I mean, I needed a background or something there. I was just gonna make it a little foresty or tree or something, you know, just like it was just there. Maybe darker would have been better. Definitely darker.
Yeah, I got from a little bit of column A and column B.
I still don't see how you're thinking this is a belly flop.
Yeah, the fact that anybody can interpret it differently does give me definitely pause for thought on how it was implemented. But in any case, it was an experiment to try something. I'm glad I actually did pick up a few things, and I think I finally figured out one of my big problems that I've been having with ARMS forever. So I might finally be over a hump there, but I guess we'll figure that out as I go. In fact, the Fluttershy image I was making earlier kind of brought in what I was learning about arms into it, arms and legs into it a little bit. So you might be able to see a little bit more depth in those than I have been getting before. You know,
What might help there is just the sheer fact you didn't have any contact shadows.
There, yeah,
So.
yeah. Probably, yeah. That probably didn't help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, So now it's time for our picker wheel and our time to give the next art prompt for the week. Everybody gets a chance to put in a prompt. Everybody, you just remember you only get one prompt. So once it is picked and entered, you are stuck. Somebody actually questioned this afterwards last week. No, it is selected. It is permanent, and you cannot do anything about it. So make sure you have selected appropriately, or it is doom on you. And out of curiosity, CMC, is that your prompt, the Defiance of the Wheel?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Got a pale rider. Got a pale rider. Oh, Isekai doesn't traditionally know. The time I got Isekai as a vending machine.
Isn't it an actual show?
Yes,
I've heard
and
about it
it is-
somewhere.
It is amazing. You should watch it.
It actually isn't that bad. It sounds completely stupid, but it actually does a pretty
No, they
decent
actually
job
make
of
it. They actually put effort into it, and it's
Yeah.
both hilarious and awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I would definitely give it the it's okay. It's not bad. It's not as bad as it could have been. It's not like something that you need to sit down and watch immediately. But if you're looking for a good LARP, you really can't go wrong.
Okay.
And we have one of the best characters ever written, Optimus Prime.
Just random Optimus Prime. We have all these concepts, and then suddenly Optimus Prime.
May the spark be with you, or whatever they say.
Tell all with the Force.
Tell all are one with
With
the
the
Swede, man. Give me Optimus Prime, the smoker.
May the fork be with you, or some such nonsense. I don't
May
know.
the grill be with you.
It's just a
Dude,
simple
may the
fact
kush
that
be with you. May the kush be with you, bro.
I see
you
that
got
your
the
scorch
kush.
is as big as mine.
You got the power.
No, just hold on, Deceptivator, Darth guy. I just need to smoke this weed before we get before we get into this.
I need to
Again, we're doing the funny bit.
Yeah, they're just being stupid because it's funny.
Oh, I thought we were being serious. I'm gonna put that away.
Please, I mean, we are not condoning any.
No.
If it is legal in your state, you're more than welcome to do whatever is legal. We are not condoning anything because we don't know what is legal to you, and because of that, we can't tell you to do something. Do what makes you happy within the legal confines of the law. Yay.
Exactly.
Alright. Giving everybody a quick chance to get in here before we go ahead and spin the wheel and then get our store spam ready.
Breaking nonsensical laws just makes me think of the don't step on grass and just deliberately stepping on the grass.
Wonderful.
Don't twerk on the grass.
Why would you want? Why? Why?
Exactly. You don't want to. Why would you do it? We don't know, but you don't. That's why you don't do it. That's why it's a nonsensical law. Somebody did it.
I just had the image of the homeowner associations making these ridiculous rules to their neighborhood just now.
Yeah, right. All right, and I believe we had enough time for everybody else, so shuffle and spin.
I mean, as for the nonsensical laws, there are two in Kansas that involve hunting from either motorboat or a donkey.
So, our next prompt...
Why did I put two? I meant of. In defiance of the wheel.
Well, that makes a little more sense.
It means the
I
same
still
thing,
don't quite
technically.
understand it.
It's what you said when you were calling the Protest Mission Challenge the challenge that is in defiance of the wheel.
Defiance of the wheel. Okay, the next challenge is apparently in defiance of the wheel. How you decide to prompt with that? I got no idea. Maybe you could use the protest initiative challenge to come up with an idea. Goldust,
Cole, thoughts?
alive? Goldust, are you alive?
Well, Cole, I guess we'll have to start the
Oh, Goldust dead.
No!
spam.
All right,
with
let's
that.
Oh, I
go,
can't
brother.
fill something in. My choice got taken.
And we can't give it to anybody else. They're painful. Except maybe Suki. Except Suki will scare me. Suki has free reign.
Time as well.
No. I have a thing.
No, you don't.
No, kitchen.
What about Deathlight?
No, kitchen would definitely just be on the same thing.
I think we're just gonna wait and see if Cold Dust pops back up and go from there. So
How about
everybody,
we do another wheel selection to choose who makes the protest.
Hold on, maybe
no,
we
the
need-
Protest Initiative Challenge is a pre-show only thing. They are the ones that introduced this. We have to keep it to them.
Yep,
Okay,
that is fair.
Hold on, maybe we need to summon Cold Dust with the magic words. Maple
He
syrup.
could be away doing laundry, so he would not hear us regardless.
Maple syrup,
True.
maple syrup, donuts, muffins,
Thomas the
Well,
Tank
we could
Engine is
also-
the best train ever.
the Chattanooga Choo Choo.
No. We need to
The
say
Express Pony.
Canada's
No, I
maple
tried
syrup
to
is
summon
better
him with
than
the
Vermont.
rage, but he didn't come.
All right. Well, in any case, we're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna move off from here. So, I already saw we got some good art in here. Let me go ahead and quickly describe what the whole concept is that we're going to be doing with the door spam. Now, some of you who have been with us for a while know that every time I go to a convention, I take it upon myself to do something fun and silly in order to enjoy the convention a little bit more, but not for myself, but to make it fun for everybody. Or at least I'd like to think I'm making it fun for everybody, but a lot of people say that they enjoy seeing it and they enjoy seeing it on the door. So I like to think I'm doing a good job of it. So what we do is we put up what we call door spam. Give me a second here. I'm literally launching Krita because I decided now's the perfect time in the world to do this.
Yay!
So the whole idea of door spam is a simple one. Now, of course, anybody goes into image boards or discords or things like that where sometimes somebody will post something completely stupid just for the sake of giggles. Or maybe just to get a reaction, or maybe they think it's funny and they just want people to enjoy the laughter that it's eliciting. Essentially, it's just fun, stupid posts. Or spam. In this case, here's a page that we had from last year's door spam. You can see that we just got pony images. Some of them are pretty nonsensical. Some of them are related to the memes that were going on for that year. But in either case, you can kind of see where it's just silly. You just got you got some ponies. Sometimes you got an image. Sometimes you actually got text. Actually, all of these have text, so this is kind of a misnomer on the image part. But not all of them have just text. They are sometimes they're just plain images. They're just showing a dumb image.
Also, no text anywhere then.
Yeah, it could be. The whole idea is just something silly, light, and funny. That's all it is. Silly, light, and funny. It could be meme-based. It could be completely original. And in some cases, we
lost someone.
We've also made a joke about actually including people that here, our shenanigan people here into this. So there's been a couple of cases with Deathlight. We've gotten one or two of their images on there, and one just for giggles, of course.
We have also included the head of ponies online just because of a meme going on there from there.
Which I thought was Cal Payne for the longest time, which apparently they have very similar looking AIs. That's a terrible word.
Yep.
So first thing we're going to do is I'm opening up a new image here for the door spam. And we're going to start going through the images that we have already been sent here. If you want to participate in this, anybody and everybody is welcome. We ask that you post the image recommendations into the meme chat. Mostly because a lot of 90% of these are going to be meme related. It seems to make the most sense.
Where's the meme chat? I was originally going to do quick courses.
It's Dank Course memes. It's like 4 above quick courses.
I see people have been putting stuff in here already.
Yeah, I made mention of it when we were doing the little story earlier. To just go ahead.
My first most thing that I posted in there, I'm not really serious about. It's just I've had that tab open for forever, just because it shows the Magneto.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering about that. All
And
right,
it shows proof that, yeah, that was your channel all the way back when.
we were the cause of that. I still kind of bummed out we didn't get credit, but fair enough, I guess.
No,
It's
it's
an
one of
old
those
meme
things.
now.
It's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut now, and I can't hold a grudge forever on that. You like kissing mayors, okay? And yeah, here we go. This was from the live stream of Brony. This was from Bronyville, but it also was from the Brony show. In fact, yeah, that's our curtain right up there. Oh my god, that's our proof positive right there. That image is us. Yeah, even our old slot time of 6 to 9, how we would do shows. Oh, that is hilarious.
Wait.
And I had to go to work that day. So I basically, since I had to go to work, I couldn't get the time off. I set the stream up, and I thought it was going to be fine. And yeah, no, the Magneto kept coming up. They couldn't do anything to get rid of it. I feel so bad.
Right, yeah, I didn't start showing up until after the wedding. So
Yeah.
I came a year later than this.
Yeah, no, I had no help on that, so I had to do it all myself. That was such a mess. Like this one. A good old callback to the Barbie meme. Oh, here's the new one that's been making the rounds. Is the Applejack with a giant cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love that.
I found 2 different versions.
Meanwhile, I'm slowly looking through a certain thing. I found one that I'll post, but I'm doing checks.
Wow.
This one's this one's a good one. Get a call back to 3.0 and just that is just.
She doesn't
so
look bad. You rocked that hairdo.
This one I kind of like. At the same time, it's kind of one I'm not sure we would be able to use because it has the actual meme at the top left of it instead of just being completely modified. So you get the reference of where it was going.
Maybe I can find the non-cat one.
Yeah,
if there is one.
Oh, I don't know. You're looking for a non-cat one. I came across a dog with Spike. That is similar in composition to that.
Oh, got the game over with Sunset Shimmer there. Love that.
Wait, is that Bug's Life Game Over?
That is a Bug's Life game over.
Oh.
That's funny. It's kind of a weird one though. Yeah. Okay, press this.
I just found that.
That's a weird one. I like it though. I do like it. Really weird though. Alright, got a Scootaloo in a timeout box. That's actually kind of adorable. I actually do like that. Oh. I might have to get that one just to have a plushie one up there for once. Oh, this is the one I bring up every single time anybody asks me about the Twiggles plushie I have. Just like, who? Oh yeah, this is Twiggles. Who's Twiggles? Oh, this. Just. This is such old school fun right here too.
Oh, there doesn't seem to be an alternate edit of this. Damn.
Yeah. All right. Oh, wow. We got two different Barbie ones. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. I love that. Two different Barbie ones. Okay, this might be prime door spam. This is also what I was talking about with the whole no words, it just image. Like right here. This just screams door spam right there. Gotta love a good old absolute cinema right there. And
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Okay. And no pity stealing. I have to wonder what in the world happened here. Why you got all these police cars following that little toy car.
What?
I kind of get the joke. You got the vegan eggs, all the
Okay.
ingredients, and you got normal eggs, and got changeling.
Okay.
Interesting. I love it. I got another one where you got the image and the meme. I do like that though.
Yeah, that's the dog I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
No, this is Patrick. Dang it. Okay, damn, not a bad one here at all. Oh. Get little JoJo going on there. White Phoenix has the hungry I can eat a horse joke going on. Love that.
Oh.
Okay, I should stop because I've gone to. I have Spike as one of my search terms for this, and it's I've put too many.
Okay, you know what? I'll give Tech a little bit of credit on some of these. So I know that's a Calvin and Hobbes reference right here. Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, the good one that was animated.
Yeah, that Calvin and Hobbes, but that looked like two different art styles because one of them looked like was it Egophiliac that did the moon? The Luna on the Moon one?
Yeah, the moon.
But then the
Moonstruck.
Celestia feels like a slightly different style.
It doesn't look like the Moonstruck Luna though to me.
Okay, maybe it was just how it caught my eye in the flash of the second there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Wreck-It Ralph. That one's an easy catch. And of course, another Wreck-It
Reading the
Ralph.
shifter.
This one's interesting. Actual sketch of just Pong.
I don't know how that one's going to print though.
I mean it's good, but I don't think it's a good. It doesn't quite work for door spam though. Yeah, or it should be easy enough to actually see where it comes out because it'll be on white paper. But yeah, it's a weird one to try to figure out. All right, you got.
Oh!
Yeah, let me laugh even
Oh no.
harder. Got idiot sandwich here. I've been going through these pretty vigorously, and you guys are keeping up. I thought I would have to do at least a little of my own searching, and wow, you guys are really cranking it out. I love this. You guys came to play.
Yeah, I know that I need to stop because I've put in too many just Spike.
Yeah. All right, we got the run-on sentence. Absolutely love it. Okay, interesting. You know what?
It works.
leave me alone. No,
Which?
I
It
know.
seems
What,
like
That
you
is
got plenty of
Astrobot.
I know
memories.
it's Astrobot.
Oh, that's Astrobot. Okay.
I know it's
That's
Astrobot, and it's
Astrobot.
Poxy Boxy, which I do respect the artist. Just all right, well, fair enough. Moving on.
Oh, you can
An
reject
oldie.
anything.
Look at that. 14 years ago.
Oh god. Oh wow. Oh god. Just to follow this one up with the other one I have of Peter. Oh god. I have one of Peter saying hi to sing a Family Guy accurate Rainbow Dash. So this is just so. Oh god. That's such curse.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Interesting on that one.
Bionicle.
Yep.
Well, CMC is just pulling back some really old
Yeah,
ones.
I went through like 5 pages of the most newest, and then went to the last page.
Alright.
Hey,
Midwest.
well, I'm just looking at memes and I'm trying not to repost.
Oh, okay. That neck post. Love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, this one might be required.
Oh,
There's so much implied.
Oh.
Oh, okay,
The
no.
layers.
Why
The
Phoenix? Okay.
layers.
Why Phoenix? I love this one. I wish it didn't have the Reddit symbol. I might have to see if I can find one without it. But I love this.
Might be able to be just masked out. The gradient is just the same right next to it, I think.
Maybe. I don't know if I want to put in that much effort though. All right. Let's see. I feel like I should know this. This is a reference to something, and I feel like I should know it.
I think it's just a Ren Fair thing, unless it's.
You know what?
supposed to be,
Yeah, it's very red fair. That or it's
Unless it's
Spiral
so
Knights,
bad.
and I don't know.
Oh,
which.
it's just AU. Yeah, it's just alternate universe. Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. Yeah, this one might be a worth. Oh, I love that.
What?
Just the mom set Shimmer Dawn. Okay, this
What?
awesome. This
Mom
this is
said
good.
Shimmer Dawn? What?
I don't know. It looks fun to me. I don't know. I like it. There's something about it. Oh, it's okay.
That's a ship name that I haven't heard.
All right. It's apparently based off of this.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, that is adorable. I like this one though.
The hub is a good cutie mark.
The hub is a cutie mark. Okay. All right, so I'm
Okay.
bringing in the those. I can't bring in the word. I can't bring in the right word. The fandom characters. That's a word.
Wait.
Okay. All right. I think we finally hit a wall. I think I finally hit a wall here for a second.
Oh, what was his name? He was from the
Oh, that's Timber.
Timber Spurs.
That's what's his Timber
Timber.
face?
Timber Spurs.
Yeah.
Timber Spurs. Yeah. Okay, give me a quick second. I just need to I realize I need to get the door spam folder set up properly, because we're going to be dumping into this. Okay.
I found the wordless version of that Snow Pity deal from the government.
Yeah, the Reddit watermark is super annoying. There is probably a way to do an image search to find one that doesn't have it, though. Oh, dude, I think the Snow Pity actually made it even better. I didn't have any comments
Okay,
about the Snow
okay.
Pity.
You said no words, so yeah, I thought.
No, I didn't say no words. I'm just saying that they don't have to contain words.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring a Sweetie Belle that made me go no.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make sure I heard you correctly before I posted that again.
Yeah, they just don't need to contain words. They can if you want them to, or if you find one that's really good that does contain words, the thing is that it does. You don't need to have them, and you don't not need to have them. That's the fun
Go
thing
listen
about
to my own
these.
lesson for my story.
Yeah. Okay, we're quickly saving these down. No, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
White Phoenix.
Good thing
I
with
feel
those
that.
ones with the Reddit thing is
Do you need a few more images, Sorka? Do you got all you need?
sometimes Google Lens is your friend.
Ooh, yeah. Go ahead and keep posting them for a little bit more, but I might start to work with what we do have. Because I think we have more than enough for 2 or maybe even 3 pages. I just don't know if we have enough for all 4. Okay. And I really wish that Firefox would at least auto rename some of these if the file name is the same. So one thing I miss from Chrome. I could just quick rapid fire saving, but I can't do that here.
I feel like this one is going to hit close to home. For some people.
Oh, yeah, I do
Including
like
myself
getting
right
some.
now.
I do like getting some of these older ones too. I think that's the one thing about Dora Spam that I keep forgetting. It's nice
Okay,
to have
I
some.
found
of
that
older
Days
ones.
Without Nonsense without the Reddit.
Okay. Okay.
Long URL. It's a blogger.
Okay, I'm gonna. I like the art style, but I'm gonna disqualify that one. Just it doesn't quite feel like it matches the motif. This one does, so yeah.
Hey, 5 points to anybody who passes by and gets the reference on that one.
All right, let's see.
The fact that some things just get marked as image.
Not so much of a fan of Calvin and Hobbes one.
I like the Calvin and Hobbes one, but the thing is that it's also a book cover for a lot of the fan fiction that has been published. In fact, I have the physical book. So
it's one of those things.
It's a good image. It just doesn't feel like it quite qualifies. I'll grab this just in case. If we get desperate enough, maybe yeah. Well, desperate's probably not the best word for that, but it's good.
If you
I
can,
like it. Yeah. Jeez, help me. Why is everything saved as large? Somebody give me a.
That damn medium.
No, it's the problem is that every single file is like large. Oh, that's not good.
That's a WebP.
Yep. That might be a problem.
We hate the WebP.
I have an idea.
You might be able to save it not as a WebP, but
I have an idea to work with those, but it's gonna be annoying if I decide to use them.
Oh, this might be worth.
So.
This one is for the timing. Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
yeah, the fact. I'm guessing the large is because it's trying to get it straight off the Derpy Boru page rather than telling it to open image and new tab first.
I would think so, but there's been times I've done the same exact way for several images exact same time, and they've all had large and mixed. It seems to be how the image is initially created somehow that it does it.
Well, I generally assume that from opening it in a new tab and then trying to download it, it will have its unique ID for the website as its name.
Not always.
Such that if it's
if you look right
image
here,
79303, you get it coming out as file 79303.
Yep, you got one right here. It's 3748177, but it's just gonna be large again.
Well,
I got a good one. Right
well, that's because you're getting it straight off the page rather than open image in new tab and then get it off that tab.
All right, let's give that a shot here. I'm open to try anything.
No, weird.
Yeah, that's what I deal with.
Good news, every pony.
It's never the thing is it wasn't an issue with Chrome because somehow they set it in a way that it just auto adjusts it so it doesn't match. But this I can't do it in Firefox, and I don't know how to make it do that. So yeah, when I'm trying to save a lot of images like this, it's mind numbing a little bit. And I see what you guys are putting in here. All right, I'm gonna go through a few more that we do have. I think the Uma Musume is obviously we're hitting some interesting walls here.
Yeah.
Actually,
Alright,
I have an adorable one right here. This will be the last Usume one I post.
I think we should be good. Now we just need to go through them all.
All right. Let's go. Let me continue from where I left off here with all of this. Good. All right. You didn't add as much as I thought. Thank you. Well, no, never mind. You added a little more, but okay. Wait, did I get the mods? Is that? Did I? Oh, sorry. I know I keep saying that over and over. I figured out where I got screwed up. Okay.
DM is that the pony that passed away?
What?
With background pony lyra heartstrings?
That's a different pony. That's a different one.
Okay, because I was
interesting.
I was about to question how dark you were going.
Okay, here's a fun one. White Phoenix, love this. The problem is we've already used this. We actually have this in a previous one.
Wait. Did Goldship die?
No.
No, the
main character died.
Oh, I forgot about that. I just thought she looked so cute.
Yeah, the pony that
I
never won a race, but wanted all of the other. Yeah, always would run with the pack because they liked running with their friends. I don't know where I need to draw.
I feel that one.
Yeah, I knew you'd get a reaction from that one.
Okay, all right.
It feels so real.
Let's see. And I think that's the one that we had, but it had a Reddit in it. So
yeah. That's one of the two that had a Reddit thing.
This one's good, but I feel like it's not as door spammy.
It's a good one, but not for this specific task.
That one felt a little too on telling, showing.
Little okay. Rainbow Duck, on the other hand, oh my god.
Is it a duck or a pigeon?
I don't think we want to know. Interesting one. Very interesting.
Rapidash and Rainbow Dash.
Gold ship.
I'm just looking at that and going, I fear your printer and all of its ink.
Let's see. This one's good, but I don't think it quite qualifies. It just looks like somebody's
I just threw it out there just for
that just looks like an interesting pinup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that so
it was
small?
right beside it.
All right.
Hold on, let me see if I can get a bigger version of it.
That one is cute. Let's see.
Yeah, the timing. I don't
Okay,
use it.
this one actually. This one feels so much like it would work too.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Right.
Oh no, they're Oz.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and yeah, Dumber and Smarter, absolutely love it. Okay, we're gonna cut off there for the images here. So let's save up the rest of these here as best we can. I say that. So if it's a webm, I'm gonna keep the image in the tab for now. Okay, this is cute, but it doesn't. I don't feel like it qualifies, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's something I had absolutely.
Again, cute.
Cute. It's awesome. I love it. Doesn't qualify.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a larger. Oh, okay. I found the original again, Circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
go
can
ahead and
discard
post
that one.
Go ahead and post on that on the Dank Horse Memes end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Might do this. Shut up and take my bits. You have anything? Wow, those from your archives. Oh, geez, White Phoenix. Kudos. You got a good archive on you.
Mm-hmm. That would just be fun.
I'll grab this one because I think door spam this year does have to have some Umu Musume, and this one does feel like a good one to go with.
I do. I had a feeling that one might make.
I just fear your printer with all those colors.
Here's a problem.
Okay,
it's not my printer.
Okay, Circuit, I got you a larger version of the Good News Every Pony one.
Excellent, excellent. By the way, if somebody happens to find a really good Umu Musume that they think would qualify as perfect door spam, please feel free to post and let me know. That's the only exception that I'm going to be taking with the door spam outside of ones that don't have the watermarks. Or better clarity of the other ones.
Yeah, I think we've gotten everything because there were only the 2 Reddit watermarks and I already posted those.
Yeah. I think we did too. I'm just throwing that out there real fast because the Umu is a hard one to find a really good Mimi one of, which doesn't also look adorable. Okay.
Oh my god.
Do love a good Yakala Vlad.
You don't have to add this, but I just wanted to put it in there just because it might tickle your fancy, Circuit.
I think I actually might have some of those. I do recall seeing those all over the place. Oh no, that's White Phoenix that said that. That posted
Actually,
that.
I'll direct to send it to you this time.
No, go ahead and meme it if you can. I'll grab onto this one. It doesn't quite feel meme-ish, but at the same time, it does feel like something that somebody would spam. Okay, and yeah, this is. Oh, wow. Oh, that is. Wow, how did that get there? Interesting.
Okay, I'll post it right here, but I don't know if you. I just thought the color scheme would just kind of look too perfect.
That's a good color scheme, and
I think they were. I thought there might have been a reference to they were trying to slightly reference Twilight Sparkle, but although it's an edit. Never mind, it's an edit.
Okay, so that is definitely.
It says edit right here.
Edit
okay,
Twilight Sparkle, so somebody just plopped it in there. Okay, that's a
all
thought.
right.
Definitely a thought. I kind of want to do the Monster Sleep Post Pony. That is just such classic old school. All right, and
I have that tab open as well, but I didn't post that. I don't think.
And we'll grab the potato. Alright. So the rest of these are webums, so we are going to... I'm going to do something a little bit different to grab those if we want to use them. In fact, we might as well go through them now and see if any of these are worth... Actually, I think 2 of these are absolutely worthy right off the bat here. The Vietnam...
That definitely is, yeah.
Okay, so if we do a copy image of this, I think I can do a direct paste into this. Paste it as web. Perfect. There we go. Sucks that I can't save the image directly and then paste it in, but we can at least make sure we get it in here. So we want to make sure we get it below the halfway mark. So 250, I believe, is halfway on the page. So there we go. Perfect. And the other one that of the webums, I do like this one. Doesn't quite feel like... I feel like we got better ones. So I will keep it up for now, but I think we got better. But I think this one also qualifies. I absolutely love this. And with that, that will give us our webums. So we got those out of the way for now. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Oh, I see. That's why it's freaking out on me. Interesting. I learned something new about Krita. Okay. And the reason I want to make sure I want to give a good enough gap between them. That way we can make sure that when I cut through them, I got plenty of space to cut without having to get it surgically precise, or else I would lose my mind. Got to give yourself plenty of space. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and open up, and let's go into 2026. All right. And we're going to go ahead and use these as extra large icons so people can actually see them a little bit better. So, let's see. Scrolling through. I want to grab Mods Are Asleep. Anybody thinking yay or nay on that one, or?
It's a good classic.
I think it's absolute. I think we absolutely need to start getting to the classics of these door spams, especially since these weren't the door spam wasn't really much of a thing when these came out, or at least not one. It wasn't in the Brony community just yet. So, okay, it's copying right now. Let's see. Nice. It slides in there quite nicely. All right. So on the door spam, everybody should be able to see all the door spams that are in the dank memes. Anybody think there's one that absolutely should go in for the door spam for Brony Show 2026? I am going to open up to suggestions, thoughts, and comments on all of them.
I think we got a good selection. It's all on you.
In other words, you want me to decide instead of you.
Well, you're the one that's printing it and using your ink.
Alright, in that case, I believe that it's...
I have one more. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Okay, go ahead and post, I guess. No guarantees I'm going to take it. Nah, I think we already got, it's fun, but I think we already got a couple of good ones that qualify on both the sentiment and the age.
Alright.
Because, heck, 0 days without nonsense. That sounds about right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's a fun one. Because of the way it is, we gotta make sure we get this upside down. Or sideways. Alright, let's see. Should I try to cram it in here, or... Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to cram it a little bit here. Gonna squeeze it in a bit. Has Cold Dust come back yet?
Nope.
Just wanted to throw that out there real fast. All right. Okay. So let's see. Scrolling, seeing what catches eye. Yep. We need to mech post. Mech post, absolutely a good one. I love this.
Yeah, I thought, oh, this is so good when I found it.
Okay. Now, please keep in mind, if I don't pick one that you posted up, does not mean it is not against you in any way. I'm literally going off of vibes at this point. So none of this is against anybody, literally. I don't have the energy to make it against anybody. This is literally, okay, I think this fits what we're going for the door spam. That is literally it. Just want to make that absolutely clear to everybody. Because I love you all. I love what you posted. There's a reason I saved all of this. Okay, yeah, we gotta get the beer, the Karen beer.
He made it with love.
We're gonna call it that. All right. And of course, to save hard drive space and memory and things like that, we are going to save these as soon as we get one of these pages set up, and then start off a new one, because you can already see my system is chugging like mad from this. It is not happy about this. Because there's a lot of good stuff here, but it's very highly detailed good stuff. Okay.
Is door spam common in fandoms?
Yes and no. I think it depends on where you go, essentially, because I mean, I did find out from it was another door spammer that would do it both at furry and Brony conventions, and I believe they picked it up from other furry conventions. So there are some people that do it. It's just, it's not a huge widespread thing, but it's not common. No. But it is a thing. So, all right, we're going to export that into page 1. So, page 1 has been created. I'm going to go ahead and close all of the extra images here, free up some memory. Actually, it's funny because the one that we just created is almost a gigabyte in size, and all the other small images are only 4 or 3 or things like that. So we are putting this poor thing through its paces with this. We're also making sure that these images are highly detailed, easy to print out, and really quickly, I am not printing these out myself on my own printer. I don't own a printer.
Are you going to go to a Kinko's or something?
No, I'm not stupid either. I have a public library. The public library allows me to print out pages with good color for 10 cents a page. Please support your public libraries. They can do some amazing things for you, and also cheaply too.
Yeah, with the amount of color some of these may take, I'd be willing to give them a donation as well.
Has anybody seen you print these pages or pictures?
Yes and no. They see me printing. I don't show them what I'm printing sometimes, so. But I don't think they really complain too much altogether, because none of it is really bad materials, and I could, that's kind of what they're there to do, essentially, to some extent.
Oh dear.
Granted, I gotta be careful how I phrase that, because that also sounds like I'm taking advantage in a horrible way.
That's why you have donations.
Yeah. Okay, oh no, they're hot. I love that.
So I was just poking Cole in messages to make sure that we at least got a protest initiative challenge, and
I'm here.
yeah. Would you like to
Hallelujah.
explain that one?
I don't think I need to. I don't want an explanation. I'm just gonna continue doing this. as we are.
Okay. I'll just start
Plus, the funny thing is, I think we already
putting
had
it in the
those.
announcements channel then.
Wait,
Hell
is
yeah.
that it? God, this is gonna be. I swear, you guys are. All right, so here's a good thought. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna
That one
rotate this.
might work vertical, yeah.
Yeah. This one definitely requires it. But yeah, Coldust, you missed all the fun of picking out the door spam for the year.
I'm sorry. I did send you a thing.
You did. And I
Yes.
swear I've seen that somewhere. Did I?
Probably. I did. I basically just went directly into my shitpost folder and just found something recent.
Hold on. I'm checking something real fast because I think that there's a very big irony here. I'm just double checking.
Also, I'm gonna send you this, not for the reason of the thing, but just because it's just a good thing.
Who is this? Blue OC.
Oh, okay. So I know why I recognize it. You submitted it last year for the door spam.
Did I really?
Yes, it's
Yes.
right here.
Glorious.
Oh my god. Well, I guess that shows how much shit I've saved to this folder this year, which is like almost none.
That's fair.
A rip.
Okay, so this. Oh no, they're hot. Is apparently the OC of. Helmy Art is their artist tag on board.
How many are, huh? You know what, Coldust? I'm gonna respect the fact that you've submitted that twice in 2 years. You shall have your post nut clarity. Bottom text.
Bottom.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, fine. It got picked twice.
They kept pushing for it. They deserve it. They need that post nut clarity. All right, let's see. And going on to the next ones we have here. Oh wait, that's from 2025. Let's go back to 2026. Here we go. Let's see. All right, now we need to be a little more decisive here, unless something catches me immediately. Let's see. You know what? I like the Midwest emo. We're gonna grab the Midwest emo right there. All right. Some good stuff right here. So remember, if you don't like the door spam that we are making for this year, make your own. We literally did this. We already showed you how we do this. We don't make any of this ourselves, though if we can, we will, but we usually don't. Okay, we're grabbing this. Just a weird smear image. It just looks like stupid fun. No context, no clue, no ideas. But yeah, door spam can be done by anyone for any reason and whatever they want it to be. The only thing is just please respect the rules of the convention you are at. So, unless the convention is okay with it, don't post really bad things. I mean, I don't know how to be more...
Don't use actual sticky tape.
That's not what I was referring to. But there's that too, yeah. I use painter's tape. It's a great way to just put it up for a couple of days and then take it off without causing any damage to anything. But also, just don't put up images and things that are against the policies or good taste or common sense. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but we also know that some people, you need to spell it out quite clearly. Alright. See. You know what? I always like having a good piece of art in here. We're going to get some Yakovlev Vlad in here. I love how amazing his art is. Okay, get some Yakovlev in there. I want to try to make it a little bit bigger here, so we're going to try to extend size over here a little bit. But we should still have room for a smaller image. Unfortunately, I admit that this is dragging on a little bit, so I might make the rest of the pages off stream. Well, not exactly off stream, but during the after party, and let everybody enjoy the closeout videos and everything. But let's get this. Okay, yeah, shut up, take my bits. Absolutely required. We got like several Futurama in there. We got to get one of the Futuramas.
I'm just lost to the looking at Helmy's art, and I've definitely seen some of their works before. Heck, I recognize some of the other OCs that they've done because of commission work, and it's like, wow.
All right. Okay, so with that, we also have page number 2. We're gonna I am gonna do about 2 to 3 more, so there'll be 4 to 5 different pages, and these will be posted in the show notes as well. So you aren't going to see them as show notes immediately. They will show up a little bit later this evening and tomorrow, and whenever else you may look at the notes after that. So, but for now, let's see. We're going to just close out these extra images here. My computer's going to struggle like crazy. I'm pretty sure once I stop recording the stream here, it's going to speed things up quite a bit. Okay. Okay, come on. All right. Okay, so before we wrap it all up here, Coal Dust.
Hi.
So, did you submit your Protest Initiative challenge?
It's posted in announcements.
Okay. Let's see.
It's a keyboard smash.
It scares me more.
Yeah.
Oh, just like my.
Oh, it literally
yeah,
is.
yeah,
I thought you
Robocop.
just posted gibberish. I mean,
No,
Not
it's
this
keyboard
keyboard smash.
I imagine that
So
someone
have
watching this
fun with the
who does
keyboard
some-
smash, or trying to come up with why those letters need to be in that order, and
I don't know. I feel like at
three
this
letter
rate,
acronym.
the challenge is literally make whatever the hell you want because it defies the wheel and it's random. It could be random as hell at this point.
I feel like the keyboard smash might be a perfect correlation, not coincidental, perfect correlation towards my prompt from my chosen last week.
Okay.
I will say to anybody who decides to write, it'll be easy to do the keyboard smash. It'll be very easy and achievable. To those who are drawing, good luck.
You'll need it.
And
Alright.
you could defy the wheel by defying the
keyboard.
the wondrous thing that is the wheel. Go for
Yeah, replace the
squares.
wheel with a Replace the wheel with the D20.
Well, the good news is because of all of this, we do have more than enough time to do a closeout and closeout song. Well, not more than enough time, but enough time. So let's go ahead and do a nice little closeout to everybody here, and then close out with a song. So let's get our closeout song in here. Well, our normal closer song. There we go. Yay. And everybody who is still alive, thank you for holding out all the way to the end. Let's see. Okay. Alright, everybody who is still alive, let's get our shout-outs in. Looks like Suki and Deathlight unfortunately left for the evening. So, go to sleep and give somebody you love a hug. There's their shout-outs. CMC.
Fires, explosions, fossil fences, yellow, wrong things. I think we're doing some gaming stream this week. I don't know.
Alright, Coldust.
Shouts out to all the amazing artists in the fandom. Also, shouts out to the Springfield Train Show, which is happening next weekend. Yo, big train show!
Alright, DM21.
Have a great week, stay healthy, and glorious return of this closeout song.
Alright, Tick.
Night all.
And Tokoi.
Thanks for hanging out. We'll be in the live stream after this on the VOD. Yay!
Alright, with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to tune in on Wednesday and Thursday for the Wednesday and Thursday crew doing Wednesday and Thursday fun. Rainstorm and his fun companions doing all sorts of silly things. You'll hear announcements in the Discord if and when and what they're going to be doing for that. Along with that, keep it join in an hour early on Monday for the pre-show with Coldust and crew doing pre-show fun, which is always a good time, whether Art, Jackbox, Scardic, or whatever else Cole decides to do. It is a good time for all. Also a reminder that Sunday is Circuit's Gaming Room with me. You get to watch me play a game. In this case, I've been going through Dead Island 2 with Suki and Toakoi. We're probably going to be going back to House, so get ready for whatever the heck's going on with all of that. Then finally, if you were watching us live, we have the Coffee House After Party, which is only after the show, only live, and only on Mondays, which is always a good time, just relaxing, enjoying some wonderful videos, and winding down for the evening. And with that, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our wonderful IRC chatters that are going to the website to chat it up with everybody else there. Thank you to Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the IRC chat. Then thank you to Chaos Sakai, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Sonic5421, Techman Tech Sound the Second, The White Phoenix, and yay, Archivers. And with that, I do want to give one last shout out to Sophisto. Thank you so much for being an awesome person that's done a lot to keep the Brony community alive and vibrant for 15 years. I hope your time off for the year suits you well. I do hope you come back, but if you don't, I still want to thank you for all the time that you have spent just keeping the Bronies informed and enjoying what's been out there. And I hope I can do the same with keeping the Brony community alive and well, and giving people new things to check out, new inspirations to work with, and continuing to move forward with enjoying the community however they can, in whatever ways they can. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and wrap it all up here with Hoof Deep with Part of Me. It's an MLP parody of a song by Prince Whatever and Glitter Disc. And I hope you all have a good night.
I fought to protect her till my youth splintered. Though I felt like every day, I never thought I'd see the wasteland take you. I can't move on and forget you. I gotta see you just one more time. Hold your face. I loved her for her heart, her trust and her forgiveness. Cause when I fall apart, I'd find her loving caress. And if only I could have found the words, I mustered up the nerve to tell her I can't live without her, cause she'd always have a part of me. I'll never hear Glory's voice again. Please make this nightmare end. In the stormy feeling I cannot see clearly through these misty eyes. I loved her for her art, her trust and her forgiveness. Cause when I'd fall apart, I'd find her loving caress. And if only I could have found the words, or mustered up the nerve to tell her I can't live without her, cause she'd always have a part of me. Her trust and her forgiveness. Cause when I'd fall apart, I'd find her loving caress. And if only I could have found the words, or mustered up the nerve to tell her I can't live without her, cause she'd always have a part of me. She'd always have a part of me. She'd always have a part of me. Glory was a man who could gently put the pieces together and say it's gonna be okay now. All I can do is rot in this room, fall asleep, dream of you, then wake up to you not here beside me. I was born for a man who could never ever let any pony down, kept her heart in her mouth, so hold back those tears. It's okay, my dear, you'll stay on your ups, cause that's just what you do. It's far to let it shout these words, but I have died for you. I have died for you. I've died without you. It's far too late to shout these words, but I have died for you. I have died for you. I'm dead without you. I'm breaking and I shout these words, but I have died for you. I have died for you. I've died without you. I'm crying and I shout these words, cause I have died for you. I'm lost without you. Lost without you.
Oh, I got nothing to follow up on that. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you in the coffee house after party in just a moment. See you there.